Well, hello, my YouTube family. If you hear Tom in the background, he is rather talkative. I think he realizes that I think his 6th year, is it 6 or 7? I forget. He's either going to be 6 or 7 on the 13th of this month. And I think he's rather excited about it. I'm not sure. He's very talkative right now. Do you see what I'm talking about? I don't know if you heard that, but, and there he goes. So, hello, my YouTube family. Let us do Lips of the Day at 5:48 p.m. I got home, people. I got home. It's Wednesday. 3 down, two more to go. He's still talking. I don't know. He may be talking throughout this entire video. I have no idea. Rolling his eyes at me. One minute he's all lovey-dovey. Next minute he can't stand me. Typical man, I guess. He is male, after all. I don't think in the animal kingdom, from animals to the animal of humans, we don't change off that much. Okay, so let us do Lips of the Day. And Pushpa, if you are watching, I know you mentioned Revlon Color Sensational, no, Maybelline, excuse me, Maybelline Color Sensational High Shine Lip Gloss. As it turns out, Pushpa, I have one, and this is it. This is my Maybelline Color Sensational High Shine Lip Gloss. And this is in the color, hold on, Raspberry Ablaze. I have done a lip look on this before, so I should have known that I had the lip gloss. I have lipsticks and lip glosses. And that is what Raspberry Ablaze looks like. Oh, great. Great formula. It's not too heavy. It does fade a little bit. The shine goes away, but it leaves a nice stain on your lips, which I like also. So that's it. The liner, I usually start with the liner, but, well, you know, I was all excited to talk to Pushpa. The liner is NYX Deep Purple, lined and filled is this Raspberry Ablaze. Excuse me, my nose itches. It is number 305, Raspberry Ablaze. And that is what it looks like. It's a very light formula, which I like. It's light in texture, but it sticks to your lips. It doesn't like fade completely like you're left with just the liner on your lips. It's not that. It fades, like the shine will go away, but it'll leave a nice stain on your lips, which is very nice. So that is it, people. That is it. That is all. It was one of these kind of days. Sorta, kinda. Sorta, kinda. I don't know what it is with Alpha and Mini Alpha. Well, Mini Alpha is attached to Alpha's hip. So she's like, yeah, 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 yeah. She's like one of those next to Alpha. They both come to me. I'm in the middle of doing something. And they both come to me. Oh, you're gonna have to update the name, the name list. And I go, okay, but I don't have the original template. So, and then Mini Alpha goes, oh, I have it. And I'm looking at her like, well, she's the one that normally does the updating. I guess the both of them, they were too busy gossiping or doing whatever. The Mini Alpha didn't feel like doing it. So it's, well, if we don't feel like doing it, let Nancy do it. So I just kind of looked at them and I said, oh, okay. I guess they were expecting some kind of pushback. They didn't get the response, the result that they wanted. You know what I did? I updated the list to the heart's content. And then I went to lunch. I didn't send it to them yet. And Alpha was the one that had to cover for me for lunch today. So I said, oh, you know, about that name list, I'll get to it when I come back. Oh, sure, whatever, you know. As soon as I got back, as soon as she went back to her desk, As soon as I sat back on my desk, send, done. You know, the only person that said thank you was, I can't really call her third wheel because there's 4 of them in the department. But she's like, she is Minnie Alpha's lunch buddy when they go to lunch together. Because apparently, you know, at once upon a time, it used to be Alpha and Minnie Alpha. And then there was a little bit of a tiff. And so Alpha must have said, you know what, you do lunch on your own. I'll do lunch on my own. So now, since Minnie Alpha can't seem to go to lunch by herself, she has to have somebody with her in order to gossip and, you know, make a mountain out of a molehill story-wise. I know how she is. So now it's third wheel in the department and Minnie Alpha that go to lunch together. But third wheel of that department was the only one that emailed me and said thank you. I don't know. Maybe they were expecting me to make a big fuss, a big deal about, you know, I'm not the one in charge. I've come to the realization that when it comes to Miss Prissy, who thankfully does not work full-time there anymore, like she wasn't in today, couldn't care less. When it comes to that particular department and Alpha and Minnie Alpha, not so much third wheel in the department, but Alpha and Minnie Alpha, they try to throw things at me and they expect me to make a big crap, like a big scene. Why would I make a big scene when we've got the Queen of Darkness, who's our supervisor? Why would I do that? I need this job. I'm not going to make a big stink. Because, of course, they would threaten me with that. Well, you know, maybe you should talk to our supervisor's name, you know, Queen of Darkness. And because, oh, Alpha loves to throw that. She loves to throw that. That's the reason why her and Minnie Alpha had a tiff. Because Alpha had said that she had to do something, and Minnie Alpha said, no, I'm not doing it. And Alpha gave her like 3 chances. This is what you have to do. And Minnie Alpha said, no, I don't have to do it. Mind you, they're supposed to be thick as thieves, known each other for years and years and blah, 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 and this, and the other. And then Alpha gave her one last chance, and she said, well, if you're not going to do it, I guess I'm going to take it up with Queen of Darkness. And that was the end of going to lunch together. So they still gossip and, you know, BS back there. And I'm sure I'm sometimes part of the subject. I'm older than the 2 of them, even though Alpha is in her 40s, though she tries to act like she's still in her 20s. Let me just go do my work and leave. That's all. And in the process of you wanting to throw stuff at me to get a reaction, majorly disappointed. I know they were majorly disappointed. Or maybe they thought I wouldn't be able to update the list because Minnie Alpha is the one who originated the list. So when she told me, when her and, you know, Alpha and Minnie Alpha, which is the shadow, standing there at my desk, you have to do this. Okay. So I told whoever was listening, I said, well, I don't have the original template. Somebody's going to have to send it to me. Minnie Alpha said, oh, I think I have it. I did it, so I'll send it to you. Went back to her desk. 5, 10, 25 minutes going by, and I'm like, so where is it? So I had to call her. I'm still waiting for this. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll send it right now. You want me to do something, you bossing me around, you pushing me, but you're not going to send me the original. I should have just not done it and just said, well, you never sent the original to me. I asked you to send it to me, you never did. So, but you know what? That's it's too much. It's too much. They're expecting a fight, like they're expecting pushback. Hunty, Queen of Darkness doesn't play. And she already let one go yesterday. So which was one of the aides. Remember I was telling you about the aides with the loud voice? The aide actually kind of walked out, but she quit / got fired. I don't need to follow in that footstep. No, boo-boo. Not until I get my bills in order, my savings back in order. It's a slow process. Slow process. It may take years. No lie. It may take years. So in the meantime, I'm going to walk the straight and narrow with this particular job, because Queen of Darkness, I think she's bipolar sometimes. Maybe the pressure from high above her is getting to her, so she has to spew it out on the minions. I try to be. Every now and then I get a bullet. Maybe I did something wrong, or maybe I didn't do something fast enough, or forgot to do something altogether. So every now and then I get a gunslinger on me. But I'm trying to have that happen less and less now. So I just come, I do my work. I don't want to hear anything. I want to try to stay ahead of the game. Photocopies of whatever that needs to be done on the walls or whatever, I try to stay ahead of that, because on occasion I may forget, or I'm in the middle of doing something and she'll come back with, how come this slot is empty? Bitch, because I haven't gotten to it yet, which is what I would really like to say. But, oh, I'll get right on that. So I stop what I'm doing to show her that I'm getting right on it. And before she has a chance to even maybe hit her desk, it's already done. Maybe this is why I have high blood pressure, people. The job is easy as hell. Trust me. Even though I have to deal with humans. Like, if I could just come to the office and just do materialistic things from the time I come in to the time I leave, not having to associate with anybody, like a librarian maybe, I'd be content. But this job is easier than most. The only difficult thing is I have to deal with humans. If you could call them that. Sometimes they're barbarians, sometimes they're just animals. But it is what it is. So I did the list. And okay. But then here comes can't speak English properly. She gives me this task that I do every so often, which I absolutely like. But when they originally gave it to me, it was Miss Prissy who was involved in, oh, let's give it to Nancy. Thinking that I was going to make a big stink about it, it backfired in their ass. I like doing it. So now what you going to do? Now you're going to take it away from me because I like it? No. Now you have no choice. I do it on the regular. I do it on the regular. And apparently, Miss I can't speak English properly doesn't seem to mind. So, okay. But I know it ticked off Miss Prissy, because she was expecting me to get like all fine if you really want me. That kind of, no. Again, I'm older than these little children that I have to work with. And for some reason, they like using me as a punching bag for some reason. But they forget that the bag punches back. You know those big, like bendy, plasticky, they're like dolls. I don't know if you want to call them, but they're like Weeble Wobbles, but they're like big plastic ones. Well, let's take a Weeble Wobble. If those of you remember Weebles, you know, you hit a Weeble, but it bounces back to you. I'm your human Weeble, honey. You want to punch me? I'm coming back. I'm coming back for you. I'm coming back for you. You didn't expect it, but I'm coming back for you. I'm not coming back for you in a sense of, oh, I gotta get you. A Weeble, you push, but it bounces back. I work like a weeble. I'm shaped like a weeble too, but that's beside the point. Um, you push me. Okay, I'm not gonna fight, but I'm bouncing back. I'm bouncing back at you. And the thing is, you may not expect how hard I'm bouncing back. So I do this so often that every now and then they're like, oh, she's not fighting. We're not having any fun with her. And then they eventually leave me alone. I'm dealing with immature people who you would think at their age, they would be mature. When there's a pack mentality and the leader of the pack is immature to begin with, the regular pack has to follow in their footsteps. So it's the leader that looks immature and the minions that follow are immature as well. Like Alpha, I mean, she's married, she has kids, but when she's in the office, I don't know. She just kind of acts. She acts like she's trying to be nice, but it's really not. And it gets old after a while. It just does. And I saw her face drop. I saw her face drop when Minnie Alpha said, oh, you're going to have to do the list. And I just looked at her and I said, okay. Her face was like set for like, let's see what she's going to say. All I said was, okay. And her face went, why were you expecting me to fight? Why were you expecting me? You were expecting a reaction of some sort. But why? It's just a damn little list. Obviously, you can't do it. So, okay, I'll do it. It took less than 5 minutes. Like, what's the problem? The immaturity factor is just please let me do what I have to do and just give me my paycheck every Friday. That's all I ask. That is all I ask. So there you have it, people. That's the story of the day for today. Let's just pray that the rest of the week goes just as uneventfully, because I really wouldn't call this an event. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. That's all there is to it. Am I happy at this job? Think again. It's a job. It's a paycheck. That's all. All right. So that is it. That is all. I am done. Oh, excuse me. For the day. I'm home. It is 6:06 now, and I'm calling it a night. Going to change into my summer comfy cozies. I think there's going to be a rainstorm coming soon because it was beautiful, blue sky, sunny this morning, and then it just became overcast. And now it's seriously overcast. So we may get rain tonight into tomorrow. Who knows? All right, so that's it. That's all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up and let me know what you think. And I will talk to you tomorrow, God willing. Okay? Mwah. Bye now.